Whoa! Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to July. 2012's been an absolute crapshoot, but that's fine. We have 12 days of deck profiles and 12 days of contest. Oh, I don't know what we're giving away because this was last minute. I forgot we were doing this year, but here we are. So, first contest is, I don't care where you live in the world, comment down below and make sure you like this video, and you can win one of these. These are the ones that say Patreon supporter on it because I overprinted these. I gotta have a place to get rid of this somehow. So you can take it home today. Alright? If you bought one of these, okay, that's cool. You can say, hey, I support M40 on Patreon, but I don't really. Okay? I don't care. Somebody take this away from me. You guys have a good Christmas cheer. Make sure you show some love for this series. And let's dig on into the first deck profile, shall we? Call 40. 12 days of deck profiles and 12 days of fun. Oh, hello there. Merry holidays. Welcome to Happy Fatmas. Alright, this with a PH because we're that awesome. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at Charmers. And this is completely untested. This was my very beta. I won't get the chance to test this until stream on Monday with this. So this is what I've been kind of theorizing. I took a look at the OCG deck list that recently showed up. You know, OCG Thursday. And I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to mess around with some Charmers support. Alright? They just got some very big power-ups here. You guys better be liking this video if you're not, you know, getting into the contest, but because it's mother frickin' Charmers. Honestly, I've been wanting to find a way to make Charmers a viable deck. There was a stun method a long time ago that you were able to do cool things with, and I could see possibility of people exploring Hat Tricker again, but to be absolutely honest with you guys, it really just depends on the metagame and the development of how things are going if we're going to have a chance to see the format allow this deck to see play. Because remember, the OCG has triple macro and triple skill drain. We do not have that here, okay? It really just depends on how the format is developing for this deck to see play. Also, you know, Secret Village does exist, so depending on how the overall structure is going, it'll depend on that. So, ratios here. So we play 1 copy of Asa, 2 copies of Iria, 2 copies of Hida, and 1 copy of Win. Now, the difference in attributes does come up. Alright, I do want to point that out. You can mess around with ratios. You can try out, if you want to go down the path of playing some of the other ones, you can, but you do have to understand that these are going to be your important ones because they have the interaction with Unpossessed. Unpossessed is going to give them an 800 boost, puts them at 2650. With the Awakening of the Possessed, they get even bigger. So the whole point of the deck is we are basically summoning huge beat sticks and attacking the opponent. The best classic Yu-Gi-Oh means that we know to win the game. Just normal summon your 1850, and then, alright, cool. They're all going to gain 300 for each different attribute I control. Oh, cool. All of a sudden, you're sitting here at this apex of 2150, and then you're gaining even more power over here because of this. Like, raw basic numbers in Yu-Gi-Oh are crazy. Alright, so we have 2 copies of Awakening of the Possessed. Monster you control gain 300 attack for each different attribute you control. Charmer and familiar possessed monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's very important. And if a spellcaster with 1850 original attack is normal or special to your field, you can draw a card. Alright, so this is going to be your draw engine to make sure that you'll be able to keep up progressively with the metagame. Alright, so with lack of macro Cosmo, I am testing out 1D Fissure. Testing out, by the way, haven't got the chance to do that, but Raw Therio. Alright, so I do like this. I do think we're probably going to stick with this. Once again, we're going first deck, but I mean, what do you expect? We have triple copies of Masters of the Spiritual Arts. You can discard a card, take 2 Charmer cards, familiar, possessed, and or possessed spell and trap cards with different names from your deck, add 1 to your hand, instead the other. This card is nuts, man. Like, you can tutor for any of these that you need here, and then you can set on up for your other plays on the back end here, depending on which you're going to need. But it's actually pure insanity for just how much free advantage Masters of the Spiritual Shards actually generates, even though the card seems slower, by the way. Also, it doesn't special, so it doesn't conflict with your dualities, which is quite nice. We also have the 2 copies of Pot of Duality. This is kind of something I'm testing at the moment. Testing, by the way. I liked the idea behind this. Honestly, though, getting the ability to sift through top 3, turn this on into any resource, definitely is much more appealing to me. And definitely, like, as a stun player, it depends on how overall your game plan is going to go. And duality has no confliction here, besides, okay, so like 4 cards, but there's no problem with that confliction. You know what I mean? We have triple copies, Pot of Extravagance, additional draw power. I mean, honestly, this is going to be your main one. It's not like you don't have access to climb on up to any of the other elements that you need. This honestly, like, the coolest thing about this deck in terms of development for its metagame is, as long as you're playing the top 4 elements, you should have a well-rounded matchup around everything. So OCG gets to play 2 Scapegoats. I got the 1 in here, testing it, by the way. More OTK potential. Dead honest with you guys here. 1 card access code talkers are pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like, this will be the main literally, you can just go into Asa straight off of this, because the tokens are Earth, right? Yeah, Earth. So you literally just make Asa, make Spider, Link, Karibo, and then you go, haha, access code. Well, actually, you make the unicorn, then you go into the access code talker. It's really cool, because Scapegoat's now just a 1-card auto destruction on the opponent. Your opponent's like, would do. I mean, they're just like, Triple Super Poly. This is filler AF. I'm honestly, we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure on how our metagame has developed to this stage. I definitely should probably be focusing on at least one aspect to Mud Dragon. And this is one of those cards that will be dependent on how the metagame shapes up for counteracting cards. Then we have 1 Tactical Talents. I like this card, alright? Take it out if you don't like it. You can go to 40. 41 was alright with me. Traps, we have 2 Compulse. I kind of want to play 3. We do play the Triple Crackdown. I know a few people are like, well, Robbie, like, you know, how do you feel about this? Crackdown's a good card, so is Compulse. You have to just remember, though, like, if you run out of 1-for-1s, you're going to be in a bad place. We have 1 Macro Cosmo, 1 Skill Drain, triple copies of Solemn Judgment, triple Strike, and triple Warning. I mean, alright. We have 1 copy of the Teamwork of the Possessed. Special summon 1 spellcast monster with 1500 defense from your hand or graveyard in face-up attack position. If you control 2 or more different attributes, you destroy 1 face-up card on the field. You banish this card from your graveyard. Take 1 possessed continuous one to upgrade in your graveyard. Place it face up on your field, which will get us back unpossessed here. So, Charmer monsters you control can be destroyed by battle. If a familiar possessed monster you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack during damage calculation only. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from your deck whose attribute is at least one of those different from the destroyed, in attack position or face down. This actually is supposed to canonly work with tagging down into the Charmers. Alright. Now, I was thinking about Rivalry and Gozen, dependent, once again, on how the format shapes up for things in the future here. But I think we're fine with testing this for now. Actually, here we have 1 Win, 1 Celine, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Spider, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Hida, 1 Iria, 1 Asa, and the access code talker for the cheese blowout play. You have 2 Starving Venom, 1 Triforbitum, 1 Dragostapelia, and 1 Earth Golem and Ignister. Side deck here, the OG Stardusto Dragon. Triple Book of Moon, triple Cosmic, 1 Mystic Mind, 1 Necro Valley, 1 Raigeki, 1 Secret Village, 1 Terraforming, 1 Order, 1 Metaverse, 1 Starlight Road. All right, guys, that's my opening charmer list. We'll probably have some developments, and probably near the end of the 12 Days of Christmas, we probably will have something slightly different. What do you guys think? Please make sure you get entered into in that contest. We'll be back on Sunday for more, and then Monday you will see my bright early face at like 6 p.m. at night for a stream. Alright guys, peace out and have a good rest of your day. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.